Hello everyone and welcome back to my F1 2021 career mode with me and Carmen J. Here she is everyone. Oh god. Hi Dave, did you see me in the Italian Grand Prix? I don't think anyone saw you, did they, Carmen? Yeah, the TV forgot to look in my direction. Could it not be the fact that you're just a useless old has-been these days and no one really cares, Carmy? Fuck off, you useless old tosser. Oh, that's unbelievable. I won't let all the lads look at your Instagram now, Carmy. Oh, maybe I will. Here we go, lads. Here we go. Oh, my goodness, look. A very, very old man. Oh, there's hope for me yet, lads. There's hope for me yet. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm building again, lads. I'm building. It's almost there. It's almost. I think one more will be there. I think just one more little bit. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, God, yes. God, yes. Fuck, yes. Fuck. Anyway, as you can see, our next round is in Australia, and just looking at the vehicle performance comparison chart, we are fourth from the top. Yes, fourth from the top with just 2 more rounds to go in this championship in Season 2. So here we go in Australia, yeah, home with the Barbie and put the shrimpies on and all that other jazz. Love it. T-Met Marju comes from Australia as well. We don't know, he lives in fucking England, yeah. Anyway, so look and see what Carmen Jorda's done at the moment. She's in 6th place. And at the end of the session, she's dropped down to 16th place. But is she going to improve on that as she crosses the line? And the answer's go, yes, 15th place. 15th. Oh. Fucking hell.
Welcome to Melbourne. You can hear the roar of the crowd out there, which can only mean one thing. Race day is upon us. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz and Norris, Gasly, Giovinazzi, Tsunoda and Sebastian Vettel, Stroll, Russell, Charles Leclerc. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Cox, Mick Schumacher, Ocon, they've taken a grid penalty. Nikita Mazepin and Daniel Ticktum. Fernando Alonso, Schwartzman, Ricciardo, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Anyway, it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the F1 2021 career mode, and we start for 14th place and we say go, 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 and it's away we go. Wow, pretty decent start from Carmi there, pretty decent. Got Charles Leclerc off the left hand side. Now what's going to happen as we go to turn 1? Look at this, there, free wide, there's Russell, there's Yuki Tsunoda, and we get through, do we? I think we do. Yes, Carmen Jorda gets through up into the points already, 9th place. on still the first lap of the race. It's another fan. Oh, look at this. She's going for Giovinazzi as well. Wowzers. She gets past Giovinazzi, and now she's got Peter Gasly in front of her. Yes, Peter Gasly's in front, currently in 7th position, half a second in front of Carmen Jorda. Wowzers me trousers. So here we go then, still the first lap at Australia. You can see the sun is shining very, very brightly. Got some of those beautiful buildings in the background. Yes, it's a very developed society, is Australia. Yes, it's not full of aborigines as everyone thinks. No, there's lots of businessmen and all that kind of jazz in Australia. Yes. Anyway, we move on. 8th position still for Carmen Jorda, still on the first lap. Peter Gasly is currently in 7th position, and ahead of him there's Lulu. Little Lulu Bear is in front in 6th place, and behind Carmen Jorda, of course, we've got Giovinazzi. Behind him is Lancey Boy Stroll. Yes, Lance Stroll, and of course the Aston Martin. A little bit wide there for Carmen Jorda. Anyway, almost the first lap has been completed, and we carry on, still chasing the pack in front. A little bit of a truly train in front now, and of course the first car in that train in front is of course Peter Gasly, as my fastest lap goes to Maxi Boy Verstappen. Wowzers. We accelerate forward now to lap 5. Still trying to get past Peter Gasly, as you can see, but she goes for a little move here. Oh no, he blocks her off too beautifully there, and she almost loses control a little bit for a minute there, but she holds on to it and still holds on to 8th place at the moment on lap 5 as we accelerate forward now to lap 6. Going for another move on Gasly. Look at this, trying to sneak that inside, but look at this. Wow, he blocks her nose off completely there and manages to hold on to the position. So it's still 8th place for Carmen Jorda at the moment on lap 6 as we accelerate forward down to lap 8. This is still going to be another opportunity, I think, for Carmen. She's getting very, very frustrated, sat behind Peter Gasly, and she's going to go for the move down the inside. Yeah, it's all contact with Peter. Oh my goodness, wowzers. I don't know, has she got past? No, she hasn't. Peter Gasly's still holding on to the 7th place at the moment, but this time she's going to see if she can sidle down the inside of Peter Gasly, and she gets past. Yes, up into 7th place. Fantastic for Carmen Jorda. 6th position now is Lewis Hamilton, and he's now 9 seconds ahead of Jorda up the road. And now Peter Gasly has dropped down as we accelerate forward at lap 9. Just going past the pits, we've got some cars in now for their stops, and that means Carmen Jorda's gone up into 6th position now, just behind Carlos Sainz, who's now 13 seconds up the road from her as we accelerate forward down to lap 11. As you can see now, Jorda has gone up to 3rd place because other people have made their stops. So there you go then. Verstappen's coming for his pit stop, and I think he's going to get out again even before Carmen Jorda comes in or even goes past the pits. But anyway, Sergio Perez is currently the leader, and he's 24 seconds ahead. So we accelerate forward down lap 13. It's now time for Carmen Jorda to come in. I think it's going to be for a one and only stop. She's going to go on to the yellow sidewall tyre, the medium tyre for the rest of this stint, which should get her through to the end because it's only a 50% race, and we're already on lap 13, and she's managed to do superbly on these soft tyres, as you can see. 50% wear, but she managed to get through almost halfway through the race. Wowzers. So on to the yellow sideboard soft tyre, which is easily going to get her to the end of the Grand Prix now. She's going to rejoin. I think oh no, she was in the points, but now Lancey Boy Stroll has got past her, so she's dropped down to just outside the World Championship points in 11th place. Oh dear. As we accelerate forward down to lap 16, Jorda still in 11th at the moment, and still trying to catch up to the back of Lance Stroll. She's got a little bit of hassle here for Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, trying to get past, but she managed to hold him off for the moment as we accelerate forward now to lap 90. Yes, lap 90, still in 11th place for Carmen Jorda, but a car has finally come in for its stop, so that means she's got up into the points. But look at this, Daniel Ricciardo once again is going for a move, trying desperately to sort of chip away at Carmen Jorda there to see if he can get past, but she's still holding on now to this one single-sided World Championship point as we accelerate forward lap 22. Look at this, everyone. I think this is the Daniel Ricciardo Honey Badger, and he goes round. Oh no, he has been bitten by the Jord, and Daniel Ricciardo goes round. Is he still in the race? I think he's just looking at the mini-map. I think he's still going. Yes, he is still going. So he managed to recover from that, but he lost the position. In fact, he lost trying to get past Carmen Jorda. And now the car behind Jorda is Fernando Alonso. We turn over to lap 25. Look at this. We've got Yuki Tsunoda trying to get past Jorda. In fact, he gets past the Jorda, but I think she's going to dive down the inside of Yuki. Yes, she does. Very, very well. And exit. Can she cover it up? Yes, she can. And she, oh, look at this though. Look at this. Who is this? It's her own teammate, Fernando Alonso, trying for another bite of the cherry of the Carmen Jorda loveliness. Yes, and look at this. Yuki Tsunoda once again gets past the Jorda. And look, I can't believe it. Fernando Alonso is trying to sneak through the inside as well. Wowzers. Unbelievable scenes. But she manages at the moment to hold on to this 10th position on lap 26. Just a few more laps to go as we accelerate forward on lap 27. Still ahead of her teammate Fernando Alonso, but he's desperately trying to get past, and this time he does get past. And we've got Daniel Ricciardo. He's recovered from his earlier sort of half a spin, and he's trying to get past Jules as well. But Carmen Jorda dives down the inside. Can she? Oh, up onto the grass, but she manages to hold on. But as I say that, look at this. 2 cars go past her. It's Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger. A little bit of revenge for earlier in the race, and Sebastian Vettel's gone past. So the Jorda has dropped down 2 positions now. She's now outside the World Championship points. This is not looking good. Not looking good at all, Australia. But can she get back into those points again? She's got to pass both these cars ahead, and she's only got a very limited time to do it. And she dives down the inside of Daniel Ricciardo. Yes, so up in the 11th place, but now Sebastian Vettel. Can she make the move stick? She gets a warning from the FIA for a collision with the Honey Badger, but she's still holding on there as we accelerate forward to lap 28. And unfortunately, I think this is the end of the Grand Prix. And no, she couldn't catch up to the back of Sebastian Vettel in the Aston Martin. So she's going to go for a pointless race, unfortunately, just outside the World Championship points. And yes, there it is. Maxi Boy has won the race 1 lap early because he passed her earlier under blue flags. So there you go then. Carmen Jorda, very, very disappointingly, is only going to finish in 11th position. Oh dear, oh dear, oh bloody dear. So she crosses the line in 11th at Australia. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, she gave it her best, as driver of the day goes to Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc. Fantastic. So up onto the podium, and look at this. It's Christian Horner. Christian Horner. Look at that hair. Look at that gorgeous hair. And thankfully he won't be asking who Sarah Connor is. No. And there's Max Verstappen, winner of the race, in the Red Bull. And there's the team mechanics. And is there any F1 YouTubers in the background? No, there is not. No, they must have fallen out of favour by F1 2021. Well, at least some of them did anyway. Let's move on. Let's move on. Lando's up there. Look at that. Lando's up there. Well done, Lando. There's Maxi Boy. Hold up that trophy, and there goes the champagne over everyone. Yes, indeedy. Mr. McGreedy. So let's have a look now at those all-important World Championship points with just one more round left of this Season 2 of the Carmen Jorda career mode. And so Maxi Boy won it. Carmen Jorda didn't get any points, unfortunately, but neither did our teammate Fernando Alonso either. So in the standings now, Carmen Jorda's in 9th position, 167 points behind the leader. It looks like Valtteri Bottas may end up as the champion, and we are 5th in the constructors. So there you go, another episode has been completed. So next week it is the final round of Season 2. Did I say next week? It'll probably be in about 3 weeks' time, but anyway. I love it. I love it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome, as always. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later, in about 3 weeks. Thank you, everyone, and good night.